So this morning I want to take a quick look at the chickens before I go to work. Got several up here on the roost bar where they belong. I resolved this problem of the chickens roosting on top of the nest box by putting that siding up there, but look what they've resorted to. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. So since they can't roost up on top of the nest box, they've resorted to sleeping in the nest box. We've got to rethink this thing. It just goes from bad to worse. Welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday, November 14th, and it's a crisp 40 degrees out here. They say around 4 or 5 o'clock it's going to turn to rain. Then with any luck, we're going to get snow about 8 o'clock tonight. Meant to take care of this several days ago, but things come up and got in the way. So as I showed you earlier, I got several chickens who insist on sleeping in these nest boxes. They're so filthy that nobody wants to get in there to lay an egg, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't even sleep in there. So early last week, went in to see the doctor, had to get a flu shot, and just so happened I needed a tetanus shot. About midweek, had to go in for MRI. That's always a lot of fun. Then toward the end of last week, come down with a cold. Doctor said I spend too much time in shorts outside, especially in cold weather. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. Thought I'd come out here and try to take care of this. So I'm going to force them chickens to sleep somewhere else. These nest boxes, they're closed. So I brought a leftover salad home from work. Thought maybe the chickens would appreciate it. Boy, look at them chickens tearing that up. Now that's more like it. Now them chickens are tearing that up. Well, the sun's out and it warmed up quite a bit. It feels like maybe 41. So I've got 2 chicken coops under one roof over there. The larger one is about a 4 foot by 8 foot, and the smaller one is roughly 4 by 4. So I feel like I have fairly adequate roosting space that's protected from the elements with those two coops. But I have a lot of older chickens that still roost out here on these 2 bars, and on this third one right here you can barely see. 2 nights ago when I came out here, it was in the mid-20s, and most of the older chickens were still on the roost bars behind me. This morning, I think it said it's 29, and chickens still on the roost bar. The coop wasn't very crowded. So I guess what I'm saying is, even by eliminating those nest boxes where some of the younger hens are sleeping, there still is plenty of room in the 2 coops. There's 2 bars in there, so that's about 16 foot of space. And over here in the smaller coop, I don't know which way is the best way to look at it. There's a higher bar and a lower one, so there's about 8 feet of roost in here as well. With the molt still going on, the less hours of daylight and the colder temperatures, the egg production has really slowed down. Even though I've lost 5 nest boxes, I still have 4 additional ones. Oops. Speaking of that, somebody's home. There's 1 box there, and over here attached to the big coop is 3 other additional boxes. Now I guess we just wait and see if those chickens start sleeping on the roost bars, or if they start sleeping in the nest boxes I still have available. If you have any suggestions on how to keep them hens from sleeping in the nest box, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let's keep our fingers crossed for snow later tonight. And I'll catch y'all next time here at Diddle-Do Homestead. Have a good evening, everybody.